Hello, everybody. We are live. Let me know if you can hear me, if I'm coming in clear. Yeah, just let me know if you can hear me. This is just a pop-up co-working, writing, live stream. I'm going to be working on some cover design. Oh, I just hear myself on the other end. Okay. It looks like I'm coming in clear. But this is just going to be a pop-up like co-working, because I say co-working because I'm going to be working on cover design and also ghostwriting. And yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. And just as a bit of a celebration, because this morning I woke up and we had hit 2,000 subscribers, which is so amazing. And I'm just so absolutely thankful. And yeah, it's just wonderful. Hey, Grape Fry, how's it going? It's good to see you. Hey, Morgan, how's it going? What are the both of you working on this evening? I feel like I've got like a whole mess of projects going on. Also, random side note for everybody watching, the gray hair is new. And it's new like an hour or two ago. I've been trying to get my hair gray for like years. It's still a little like too green/blonde to my liking, but I've been trying to get it gray for like a while. And so I'm super happy. But what I realized, oh no, I think I'm having an internet issue. Let me know if there's any internet issue. But yeah, so anyway, what I realized with the gray hair is that if I don't wear makeup, I look old. Like I look, and that's not a bad thing to look old, but I look older than my age. And I'm naturally going gray. So the reason I wanted to dye my hair gray was so that, anyway, hence the like full face of makeup, but I'm really digging it now. Hey, Shanice, how's it going? It's so good to see you. Hey, Jennifer, how are you doing? Yes, Shanice, you have to get on here. Yes, you 100% do. I'm double streaming with you and Vixen of Fiction, so I might not be hearing you talk every time, but I have you up. Oh, thanks, Sarah. That's so sweet. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so what's everyone working on tonight? Let us know, and we'll jump into the first sprint at the 5-minute mark. And if everybody also wants to let us know how long you want to go for the first sprint, then we can go for that. Yeah, I know. Okay, so yes, thanks. Yeah, I was definitely blonde last night. I've been trying to get my hair this gray. I've dyed my hair probably like 4 times. Like I bleached it and then I dyed it, and then that dye didn't work. So I tried a different dye and that didn't work. And now we're at the color that I want. But if I don't wear any makeup, I look much older than I am. Like much older than I am. So I think red lips or like a bold lip color is going to be my new signature. Oh, that's a great question, Sarah. Yeah. I'm going to be writing tonight. I've been saying I'm close to finishing this book since early April, but like, that's so awesome. And oh, that's so awesome. Getting close to finishing a book is so amazing. But the early April wasn't that long ago. I mean, we're like in mid-May. That's not that long ago. But also, again, really awesome that you're so close to finishing. I'm waiting on my ring light. The one I had shipped is broken. They're replacing it. Oh, that sucks. That like it broke and they have to replace it. Okay, we have 1 minute before we're going to start the sprint. So everybody let me know how long you want to go for. I've got a lot of work to do tonight. So yeah, we're going to be sprinting quite a bit. Timer is what I'm looking for. I don't have anything pulled up because this is really a pop-up sprint. I figured, honestly, one, because we hit 2K today, which is absolutely amazing. Again, thank you everybody who's been along for this journey. It really means the world. And two, I have a full face of makeup and nowhere to go because we're still on curfew here. Morgan is still working on editing, writing my dark fantasy novel. I love a good dark fantasy. Love it, love it, love it. Shanice, we will be joining your first sprint. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. just do a little fake tanning. You won't look super old then. I like, I mean, I need a tan. I don't tan very well. I've never done fake tanning, but I really don't tan very well. Yeah, yeah. Jennifer, I looked on your Fiverr page last night and I couldn't find your cover design packages. I'm really wanting to discuss my YA series with you. Jennifer, feel free to, if you have Instagram, message me on Instagram. I did get your message on Fiverr and I think I sent you one back. So I can send you the links and everything like that. I'm working on rewrites for The Agent, maybe working on Pretty Little Liars times, or like crossed with Heathers. So I guess those are the comps. But that's awesome. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, we're going to do 20 minutes. We're going to do a 20-minute sprint because that was the first time that I saw. So we're going to put 20 minutes on the timer. And we're at 6 minutes. So I went a little bit over. I do have to get up like right after we start the sprint, but I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to quickly share my screen. Alrighty then. So we're going to jump into the first writing sprint. So pens at the ready, everybody, and we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing. All right, everybody, that is time. My timer was so loud. It like blared loud as heck in my ear. So how did everybody do that sprint? Let us know. Let us know. I ended up messaging, well, I ended up actually getting, I made like a very, very simple quesadilla. And so I went and ate that because I haven't had dinner yet. And then I messaged a couple clients back on Fiverr. And then I also completed an order on Fiverr for cover design. So I went and sent that in. I've got a few more cover design things just to finish up, and then I'm going to move into ghostwriting. So yeah, that's how that went. So pretty good. I feel good. Messaged a lot of people. Like I feel like admin's a big part of my job. So yeah, it was good. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna pop into the comments. So Sasha says hello. Hello, Sasha. Welcome, welcome. Miguel is here. Hello, happy 2K subs. Thank you. I so appreciate it. And I obviously thank you so much to everybody who has supported this channel. It's been great. It's been so wonderful. I've had such a good time. I know I don't post regularly. I will be better at that in the future, I swear. How long will this stream go? I'll be gone for an hour. Honestly, it's going to be a bit of an ad hoc thing. We'll go, because my office is actually in our bedroom, so we'll go basically until my partner, because he's an early sleeper, wants to go to bed. So TBD, to be determined. Jennifer says, congratulations on the 2000. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I ended up backtracking and adding details to my 4th chapter that I was thinking about, even though I'm in the drafting part of writing. I should know better. Yeah, but some people, though, Shanice, like I've met some people who edit as they go, and they love it and they swear by it. I'm not one of those people. Like, honestly, editing as I go for the longest time was what was stopping me from completing a novel. And then I remember when someone was like, don't edit as you go, just like write the whole thing. I was like, duh. But I like, it never had hit me before, but I do know some people who like backtrack and edit as they go, and it works super well for them. So like, I don't know, maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work. I've been like, I've never really tested it, but like I definitely like have listened to podcasts where there's authors who are like, I'll write a chapter and then the next day I edit that chapter and then write the next chapter. And then the next day edit the previous chapter, write the next chapter. And I'm like, that's such an interesting process. Anywho, let's go till we drop. Well, yes. It drives me nuts if I don't, because I forget what needs to happen and I never write it down. So yeah, I used to have that problem too. And then also when I write it down, it's like kind of incoherent because I typically like all of my notes for like my High Wing series are all handwritten notes. Like I just have notebooks filled with notes. And then what I do when I need to like make edits is I just like write a list of edits and then I tick them off, but it's so messy and there's like not really a process to it. And yeah, anywho, I don't know where I was going with that, but I also forget to write things down all the time. I absolutely love your cover designs. Realistically, after looking at things, I don't think you and I would be a good fit for this particular series. No worries, Jennifer. I totally understand. My expertise is definitely in, like, I definitely have a particular look to all of my, like, my covers have a particular look. And I definitely think, like, as I create more and more covers, like my expertise is leaning towards like object centered covers and stuff like that. And I totally understand that that's not everybody's style. But yeah, so how's everybody feeling? How did everybody do that sprint? How many words or how many emails, or did you just chill that sprint and watch TV? Let us know. Because this is just like, so I want to like run this by you guys. Because I've tried this several times on my channel. Also, if I start cutting out, let me know, because I don't have the YouTube stream up anymore. But I tried this once before where I called the writing sprints co-working sprints, because I find a lot of times, like even when I participate in writing sprints, I'm not necessarily writing. Like I might be editing, or I might be doing posts on social media. That's not true. I like hardly ever post on social media. But stuff like that, you know? And so I've been like, I was thinking to myself, because I personally love co-working spaces. Like I think they're so much fun. I think they're so vibrant, and like, anyway, I just love co-working spaces. Side note, I'm getting a co-working space for next month, and I'm very excited. But yeah, I love co-working spaces. Other side note, I definitely call co-working spaces pre-pandemic. I have called co-working spaces, and I like call them and be like, hey, can I get a free day pass? And that's how I got to go to co-working spaces quite often, because they'll give you, if you ever have a co-working space in your city that you want to go to, just call and ask for a day pass, because you want to like try it out and potentially get a desk there, and they will give you a day pass, and it's so much fun. Anywho, I love co-working spaces. So I was like, why don't we call like these co-working sprints, or like co-working sessions, or stuff like that, for the virtual writing sprints? Because it feels like so much broader, kind of like productivity sprints, actually exactly the same as productivity sprints. It's all kind of like the same thing. But yeah, anyway, so I tried it on a couple streams like a while back now, but obviously like writing sprints hits higher in the algorithm. Anyway, I'm blabbering on and on, but that's why this is called co-working. I'm trying that process right now. I just discovered I like dictating my books. So I'm doing sessions of dictating scenes, and then doing edits the next day to make it make sense. Oh, Morgan, I would love to hear more about your experience dictating, because tried is too strong of a word. Like I fiddled, and it was just like, it was really hard. I thought it was really hard, but and I know like dictation softwares are smart too. So like you can teach them like words, like character names and stuff like that. So anyway, I would just love to hear about your process. I'm playing on Canva right now. Yes, Canva is amazing. Like what a godsend for any kind of like, I even use Canva for PowerPoint presentations now. I guess they're not PowerPoint, but for like presentations, and people are always like at work, they're like, your slides are so beautiful. And I'm like, it's just a Canva like pre-made slide deck. But I love Canva. I just chilled and I'm watching TV, planning to do some reading sprints though. That's awesome. Yeah, reading sprints are super fun. I find though with reading sprints, and maybe this is just me, I'll do a reading sprint and I'll be fine. And then I'll do the next reading sprint, and then I'll be like getting into the book, and then I'll like do another one. And then I just like totally forget about the sprints and just read the whole thing. I need a 10K day so bad, even if it's not on YouTube. Want to do it, Keelan? Yes, for sure. Shanice, actually, I'm going to try to write 10K tomorrow. So like we can text each other and hold each other accountable if you want to do it tomorrow. Just let me know. I can send you messages on Instagram, because like I have to write 10,000 words tomorrow for various ghostwriting projects. All right. I think we're all caught up on the comments. So how long do we want to go for the next sprint? How's everybody feeling? Do we want to do a longer sprint, a shorter sprint? What's everybody's vibe this evening? I feel like the word vibe coming out of my mouth sounds odd, but like I never use that term anyway. But what's everybody feeling tonight? Yeah, what's everybody feeling tonight? That's typically what I would say. Okay, we've got 30 minutes. That's what we're gonna do then. I love long sprints. Let's do it. I am so down. I actually have to do some like math on this next sprint. So I am very, very down for a longer one because I will not be able to do math and then come back and sprint for like only 20 minutes. It might take me a while to do the math. Okay, so we're going to do a 30-minute sprint. Where's my pen? All right, pens at the ready, everybody. We're going to put 30 minutes on the clock once I share my screen. There, no, there. Okay, pens at the ready, everybody, and we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing. All right, everybody, that is time. How did it go? I finished a design. Yeah, I finished a design, but I only had like very minor tweaks to do. So yeah, how did everybody else do? And then hopefully next sprint, I'm going to start on some writing. So very excited for that. All right, how did everybody else do that sprint? We had a couple people arrive during that sprint, it looks like. Angel Ree, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Yay, you're a morning guru. Hello, how's it going? I'm actually going to be working on your cover tomorrow. So very excited for that. Also, if anybody is looking for an awesome channel to follow, just kind of, well, I guess, and correct me if I'm butchering the premise, but your morning guru, Savvy and RK basically have a morning podcast where they live their lives each week like different kind of business gurus. So it's really interesting. Anyway, I very much enjoy tuning into those in the morning when I should be working. But I really do enjoy them. Shanice, I got sidetracked. I don't like this part of what I'm writing. It's heavy in setting / world building description, and I just want to write dialogue right now. I totally get that. I love writing dialogue. I have also found, this is a bit of an aside, but I've found that my scenes, and I try to vary this because it seems like whenever I write, all of my scenes kind of start with description of the world. Like if they start very descriptive and end very dialogue heavy, like all my scenes. So sometimes when I'm done writing a project, I have to go back and be like, okay, let's start this scene with dialogue and end with scenery. Because I feel like with dialogue, it's so easy to end on kind of those like snippy, like mini cliffhangers. I personally find. But yeah. One good 15 minutes of online to-do list prep / organization, 15 minutes of reading sprint. One chapter read. That's awesome. Yeah, reading sprints. I've also seen recently that there's been a lot of like booktubers doing reading sprints, which is super fun. I also suddenly got like very cold and I am not sure why. It's like boiling out here. Yeah, but I think that went well. I think 30 minutes was good. We can definitely do another long sprint if everybody's up for it after taking a little bit of a break. But I thought the 30 minutes went super well. I thought it went by really quickly. Did anybody else think it went by super quickly? Because I definitely thought it did. My computer's also going a bit slow. I was able to get some chapter / episode summaries done for the comic scripts I'm working on. That's so fun. Oh, that's so fun. That's really cool. I've always been interested in like I've never been a comic reader. I mean, like I've read comics, but I wouldn't consider myself like a comic book reader. But I think like the actual like writing of comics is super interesting. Like I would love to know more about that process. Yeah, okay, the 30 minutes went by quick. Like, are we down for another 30-minute sprint? Because I thought it went by super fast. Shanice is heading out and being right back. But yeah, so if anybody's down for another 30-minute sprint, let me know because I am very much down for another 30-minute sprint. Like, I swear that just zoomed right by. Yeah. So let us know. We can do 30 minutes. We can do longer, dare I say. Dare I say we can do longer? Okay, people seem to be down for another 30-minute sprint. So yes, we can definitely do that. I mean, would anybody want to go longer? Like 35 minutes? No, let's do 30. Let's do 30. Okay. So I think we just jump right into it. Honestly, I was in like such a flow state and then the alarm went off and I was like, oh no, because I was just like so zoned in. So, I mean, I'm down to like get right back into it. So if everybody else is ready, pens at the ready, and we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, happy writing and working, I suppose. All right, everybody, that is time. How did the sprint go? Let us know. I think what we'll do is we've already done 3 sprints, so I think we'll do one last wind down. And yeah, so how did everybody do that sprint? Let us know. I am still working on a cover design, but should be getting done eventually. So very excited. But yeah, how did everybody do? Did everybody get some words in, get some reading in, whatever you're doing? And oops, I just clicked something. Oh no, what just happened? I'm sorry if I just froze, everybody, but I should be back. Let me know how it's going. Amber arrived. Hello, Amber. Welcome, welcome. Miguel is back as well, who had stepped out for a moment. I'm so sorry, Maxi Lopez. It's nice to see you. Welcome. If this is Spanish, I believe, I'm so sorry. I don't speak Spanish. If it's not Spanish, please correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't speak Spanish, but it's really nice to have you here. So welcome, Maxi. Great to have you here. Damn, Amber, 582 words? That's awesome. That's so awesome. That's a lot of words. Love it. That's so great. Yeah. Wow. Lots of words. We love it. Yeah. They said my name is Maxi and I'm from Argentina. Oh, awesome. Amber, do you speak Spanish? That's really fun. I love that. I love learning about different languages and stuff like that. So that's really cool. I just fixed my things, planning to create my scene outline today. Nice. That is awesome. They said my name is Maxi and I'm from Argentina. That is great. Thank you so much, everybody, for helping me and putting that in the chat. I appreciate it. Craft Jinx. Oh, I get it. Oh, okay, because you both said the same things. I was like, wait, what? Did you guys ever do, like, when you were kids, if you, like, for some reason we used to say, like, Jinx, you owe me a soda, which is really odd because we don't even say soda here in Canada. We say pop, but that was like the thing, like, Jinx, you owe me a soda. I don't know. Was that, did anybody else do that? It was good. 15 minutes planning / updating calendar, 15 minutes reading sprint, 2 pages left to complete the chapter. That is awesome. Nice. I like how you're splitting the sprints between, like, sprinting work and then also sprinting reading. That's awesome. So Amber, I guess you speak 2 other languages, Spanish and Choctaw. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I know I'm mispronouncing that because I don't. Choctaw. I'm so sorry. I know I'm mispronouncing that. I will Google how to pronounce that. I am so sorry. I do apologize. But that's very cool that you speak 3 languages. I speak 2 personally, English and French, but would love to learn more languages. I took 1 year of Spanish in high school and I forget all of it, which is really too bad. And a little French and Italian to get me in trouble. Oh, Amber, that's awesome. We can speak French together. I love it. Not writing tonight, but getting lots of studying done. Native American. I saw that pop up and I'm assuming to the language. I'm so sorry I'm mispronouncing it. It's my apologies. Not writing tonight, but getting lots of studying done. Oh, wait, I missed my spot now. The whole thing jumped. Yeah, no problem, Maxi. Welcome. Oh, I love this. I love all the Spanish. This is so great. I feel like I know very, 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 very rudimentary Spanish, very basic things. like very basic, like 2 sentences maybe. I finished summaries for 10 of my comic chapters/episodes. That's amazing. I use the summaries to help me get an idea of how each section will go before I write them. That is so cool. Chocta, perfect. Thank you. I appreciate that. That is awesome. Yeah, I struggle with pronunciation of many things. Chocta, perfect. Jinx, you owe me a Coke. I never understood why a Coke since I was a Pepsi girl. Okay, but why? Okay, so it's not just me because we said Jinx, Jinx, you owe me a soda, but like why pop? Like why pop? Why soda? Why Coke? Like why was that a thing? And nobody ever gave it to you. Like it was just a saying. It was so weird. Okay, so how long does everybody want to go for the last sprint? Let us know. Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the comments how long you want to go for the last sprint. Oh, that's interesting. Anytime we'd say the same thing, we would knock on wood. See, I knock on wood when, like, if you say something that, like, let's say, like, oh, tomorrow's going to be a really sunny day. And then you'd be like, knock on wood. Because if, like, because you don't want to jinx it. If you don't want to jinx something, you knock on wood. And then we're talking about jinxes. This is so weird. Okay, so we've got 20 minutes, 35, 20 is good, 20-minute wind down. That is awesome. So let's do 20 then. I think we can do 20 minutes. Yeah. I'm Native American, so I want to pronounce this right. Chocta. Chocta is my native language along with English since I learned them interchangeably, and I live in Texas, so Spanish is a necessity. That so many, like, it's so beautiful to know so many different languages. I love that. That's amazing. Also, like random side note, but I love Texas. I love Texas. I got to go there once because my cousins used to live there and we had such a lovely time. It was a long time ago, but we had such a lovely time. Okay, so we're going to do 20 minutes. Man, it would be so cool, like, just looking at the AuthorTube community and how many folks, like, I was just, like, I don't really know what my idea is, but there's so many folks on AuthorTube who speak different languages. It would be really cool to have like some sort of live stream that was multilingual. I don't know like the logistics of how it would be done or like what the stream would be, like what the focus of it would be. Would it just be like kind of, I don't know, talking about maybe with folks who like write in different languages, because I know there's folks in the AuthorTube community who make videos in English but write in other languages. Like that would be really interesting, I think. Anywho, I don't know what the topic would be, but like there's so many people that speak multiple languages, which I love. I just moved back last month after being gone for 12 years. Well, I mean, I'm not in Texas, but I suppose welcome back. That's amazing. I'm in Texas too. Multilingual tag. I'm so doing one, Amber. That's a great, I love that. And there could be questions like, do you write in like what language do you write in? Like, oh, that's such a good idea. Oh, yes, Amber, please do that. I love that. That's such a great idea. Yes, wonderful. Okay, so let's get started on the last sprint of the evening. We're going to do 20 minutes. So I've got 20 minutes on the clock, and we're going to get started like right now. So pens at the ready, everybody, and we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing and working. All right, everybody, that is time. How did everybody do that sprint? Let us know. On that sprint, worked on another cover design and then also sent an email. So I don't know how many words was in that email, but one email. So yeah, that's where we're at. How did everybody else do that sprint? Let us know in the chat. That was our last sprint of the evening. In case anybody just, oh, I'm sorry, I had a hiccup. In case anybody just arrived, that was our last sprint of the evening. But I really hope you enjoyed your time. I hope everybody got some words in, got some reading in, got some planning in. Whatever you were doing this evening, I hope that it was a success. Angel Ree did a bit of comic research during the sprint, which is super fun. That's amazing. Amber got 380 words, also super wonderful. Everybody's just crushing it tonight with the word counts and the reading sprints and just absolutely everything. So I'll just wait another moment or two to see if anybody comes back with how they did that sprint. But while we wait, I just wanted to say a big thank you for coming this evening. And honestly, I had so much work to do and this just really motivated me to do it. So I really appreciate it. And then also, I know it was like an impromptu live stream. There will be planned live streams happening on my channel very soon that happen on a regular basis. But I know this was an impromptu thing, but we did hit 2,000 subscribers today, which is really, really fun and absolutely amazing. So I only have like the most thanks for everybody who has been following along on this journey, because it just means the absolute world. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh, I see at almost 2,500 for the day, after not writing for a month. That's awesome. Oh, that's the best feeling, like when you haven't written or done a certain thing for a while and then you just get back into it with such a bang. That's absolutely amazing. Hey, Brooke, how's it going? Brooke and I actually did a live stream last night. And I just saw your other message about the new hair. Thank you. It was an impromptu. I had to go to the pharmacy today and I was like, I think I'm going to dye my hair. And so that is what happened. And I've been meaning to try and get this gray for a while. I wish it was a little bit lighter, to be honest, just a little bit. But I'm really happy with it. So 15 minutes calendar update and then 5 minutes reading the last 2 pages of my chapter of my book. That's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. I love how you split the time and have been planning and reading. That's so awesome. And yes, Amber, that is absolutely amazing. Finished my lecture, so this was great, and congrats on hitting 2K subscribers. Thank you guys, really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 2K for the day, and I'm so far writing has been slow going for me. Well, Shanice, I'm going to probably be writing 10,000 words tomorrow, so if you want, we can be accountability buddies, and I will text you. You were just talking about it last night too. What was it? Was I talking about my gray hair last night? How I wanted gray hair, or how I've been trying to get gray hair? Was that what it was? Because I wouldn't be surprised. I talk about it all the time because I have failed. So like, this is probably the 3rd or 4th time I've dyed my hair in the past 2 months. And each time I haven't gotten the color that I wanted. And this is the closest I've gotten to it. So I'm so, so happy about it. Yeah. I have gray hair. That's why I wanted gray hairs, because I have been dyeing my hair blonde for so long. So yeah. Yes. Okay, Shanice, I will be texting you. I will text you to keep it up. What time are you waking up to start your 10K? That's a great question. I typically wake up pretty early, but I'll text. I don't really have a set schedule for tomorrow. So I'll text you when I wake up and be like, I'm writing now. And we can check in with each other. What I do, actually, here, I'll show you really quickly. This is from another weekend where I did 28,000 words in one weekend. It was kind of crazy. But I like do things like this where I keep track. And it's every 1,000 words. So I will text you every 1,000 words and we can keep that up. Yeah, it was really fun hitting 2K. I woke up this morning and it was like just below 2K, and then I went about my day, and then I came back and it was over, and I was like, that's so fun. And thank you about the compliments for the hair. I really appreciate it. Yes, that's a great suggestion, Amber. That's a great suggestion. Shanice, if you look up Devin Cutting on YouTube, he makes playlists of all the writing sprints happening in a day. Like, and puts them all in a playlist. So if you're ever looking for, and I mean, this goes for anybody, if anybody is ever looking for writing sprints, go subscribe to Devin's channel. And he, like, every day he updates these playlists. Like, it's absolutely amazing. I mean, I just draw it out. I wish I could send it to you. Maybe I'll make a template and then print them out at some point. But I just draw it. Like, it's just colored in. Yeah, that are live. It's really awesome. That way you can find when no matter what time you wake up. Yeah, it's amazing. So highly recommend Devin's channel. All right, everybody, I am going to head off. Hopefully get a good sleep tonight before the 10K tomorrow. I say that with optimism that that's going to happen, but we'll see. To be determined. But thanks again for coming, everybody. Thanks again for motivating me this evening. Really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks so much. And Shanice, I'll text you a picture. No worries. All right. Thanks so much, everybody, and talk to you later. Bye.